I have the privilege of being the chairperson for the conference planning committee for this year's Wimbiz.
Okay. All right. Please, can you please give us a little bit of insight into the theme of this conference?
Firing forward, the future in focus. Okay, and we're excited about the theme, which is as a result of what's going on globally. We sat down and took a look on the back of last year's conference, whose theme was Legacy, where we had celebrated the great work of our founders, the 13 founders who started Wimbiz and who had run it for 20 years. So last year was a year when they stepped down formally as founders, okay, and have now entrusted the organization to move into a new phase, to move into a new season, if you like, of life. And to that end, the transition committee was then put in place that's trying to steer the affairs of Wimbiz. So at the conference this year, we will then do a formal handover to the new team who will be running Wimbiz in the years ahead. And so this theme is actually topical and quite appropriate because it's just saying on the back of legacy that had been built, here we are now, we're firing forward with the future in focus. What will the future bring for us? And talking again about global events, as you know, in Nigeria, we're in the pre-election year, and next year will be that election year. That's a very critical one for us as a nation. And then globally as well, things are happening. We've just come out of a COVID pandemic. You know, it's a new world generally. And so you've got to look at what the future holds and what you need to do and how to prepare yourself to make sure that the best version of yourself steps out into this future and that you can become the best you that you can be.
Briefly, as the short portion of the conference, what should participants expect in this forthcoming conference?
Oh, like I said to someone, this is the epic conference of all conferences. A lot to anticipate, a lot to expect. We're very pleased at the sheer diversity of the panelists, the people who we've got coming to talk to us for the two-day conference. We've got as chairperson of the conference, Mrs. Osarity Demerin. She was the first female chairperson of Guarantee Trust Bank and a woman of many firsts. She was also the first female director in the Central Bank of Nigeria. She's retired but not tired. She's doing a lot of things and giving back, and she has graciously accepted to be our chairperson for this year. So she will be steering that for the 2 days. We've got speakers like Chinamanda Ngozi Adichie. We all know who Chinamanda is. I won't bore you with that. She has consented to be there and is one of our keynote speakers. I mentioned it earlier. His Excellency Dr. Bukola Saraki, who has been a governor, who has been a senator, the president of the Senate, will be there to share nuggets and tips about how ladies who have put their hat in the ring to join politics can navigate and ensure that they are standing tall and doing well. He will share from his wealth of experience, and we're looking forward to that. We've got loads of other people who would be in the room as well. Everyone acknowledged experts in their respective fields who will bring their A game on and be sharing that with us. We've got speakers from even offshore who will be in the room with us as well, from as far as the United States, from Ghana, from South Africa. We've got a plethora of speakers that have been specially curated for this conference. So don't miss the conference for anything, more than even just the plenaries and the deep dives where we break into rooms and have the drill down discussions. We've also got side, attractions that are part of the conference. We're happy to announce that we will be acknowledging and applauding the work of some females who have been first in their fields of academics, so specially selected fields. We'll be awarding them the Female Achievers Award. And then, of course, after all the work is done, before I talk about that, there's also the impact investment, where the sponsor is partnering with us to identify small organizations who have started in the last 0 to 3 years and who need the support, particularly in the renewable energy space. Allon is our sponsor in that regard, and they want to ensure that these companies don't die, that they go on to become, going concerns, thriving businesses. So they're not only going to give a cash grant to enable the company continue to power on, but will also intervene in special ways and, ensure sure that for the next 6 months they're doing well and can fully find their fit. So we're grateful to our sponsors. There are quite a few of them. Time will fail me to talk about all of them, but Olon in particular, I mentioned that because of the impact investment. And then I was going to say, when all of this is done, we will let our hair down, we will wear our sneakers, we'll have a sneaker party and dance the night away. So there's a lot to expect, and the conference not to be missed, I promise. So all of you, please make sure you invite your friends, your families, your daughters, your wives to be a part of it. Let them register as quickly as possible. It will be well worth their time, their money, and their energy. That's a promise we need to make.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.